as I came downstairs, I've kind of got from RuPaul's Drag Race, from Shangela, she kept saying, hallelujah. So I've got the song in my head and I started singing. And I've had a mind blank.
Hallelujah.
Oh yeah, and it kind of went a bit like this, and then Soph joined in as well, so I'm going to try and get Soph in here as well. It's like, hallelujah, hallelujah.
You did more than that.
I know, I don't remember the rest.
2 more.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
And then I said, well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. And then you said,
'cause you don't even... That was the last bit.
no, it wasn't.
Care about me, do ya? 'Cause you told me... 'Cause you closed the door into my face.
And told me I'm a huge disgrace.
'Cause you don't even care about me, do ya?
I think that was all we had, and I really apologise for all of your animals howling and like crying right
It's 20 past 11.
because it was fun.
Obviously the lyrics don't resonate our family life.
No.
I'm hoping we don't get copyrighted for singing the hallelujah.
It was different.
Yeah, but the first 4 lyrics is the same.
It was different. If people can sing like covers of songs.
Yeah,
that are
they
on
get
there,
copyrighted though. But most of the artists let them do it because it means that their song is getting heard.
well, we shall see.
Unless you're the phonics song and they completely block your whole video because of it. Even though you're bloody publicising and helping people see your video. But, welcome to our Friday!
Yeah.
Hallelujah!
4 years ago, and tomorrow's not promised. Just don't put that wall up because you will regret it. And I have to live with the fact that I didn't see my mom for over 10 years. I don't want to like get a phone call that like something has happened and
all
know that like the last.
So we're looking through Wikipedia, the name of stars, for which you'll find out in another vlog why. And we've just come to realise that J.K. Rowling, for the Harry Potter series, got most of her names and the name of things from the name of stars. How incredible is that? There's like Sirius, there's Bellatrix, there's Draco, there's Crux, which is obviously like Horcrux, there's something similar to the Nimbus, there's a name similar to Torvus, and we were just really shocked. It was just complete mind blown. The other day, Sophie and I was thinking, haven't heard from my orthopedic consultant since I had surgery in March?
Yeah, I think it's March. It's got to have been March. I was going to say February, but no, it's March.
I don't know. To which point, I'm going to add a video in at the end of this vlog, many months later. It was a complete arse hat anyway, because I came home from surgery. I think it was like a few days later, Mum and Dad were here, weren't they?
Yeah.
And I transferred to the toilet and went upstairs, and my wound exploded. So I got taken to hospital, had it all stitched up, cleaned up. They wanted to take me to theatre, but because of my lung disease, they wouldn't do it. So I literally had to have it scrubbed out on gas and air, basically. And then when we got home, they like stitched it back up. First of all, I had the at-home nurses refuse to come out, which is why it ended up exploding, because they wouldn't change the dressings or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've just remembered something else about it as well, though. I think it's going to be the video that you're attaching at the end.
And so they obviously restitched it. It was all completely cleaned out.
Like, really scraped out.
Yeah. And then I was getting horrific pain in one of the wounds. So I was just prodding and poking just to see if any, like, pus would come out, because obviously I needed to know if it was infected. And this whacking great big, like, fur ball came out, practically. I didn't have a clue what it was, but it was nasty, wasn't it? So I'm glad I squeezed that out, because it prevented an infection.
Yeah.
And then the home care nurses were coming in and out and whatever. And I just said that I was, like, I had a few days left until the stitches needed to come out. She was like, no, it looks perfectly fine, we'll do it now. Well, she didn't take all the stitches out. And then it was, I don't know, probably about 3 months later, it was like my scars on my leg were feeling really itchy, and I was just like, I don't have a clue what is going on here. Sophie was downstairs, and then I was like scratching at it, and then I saw something blue, so I started attacking it with...
It looked like a really thick hair, didn't
Yeah, with like the
But
spot
blue.
pickers, or a vein.
Yeah.
Or a little like blood vessel. So I thought I'll just check it, and I like pulled it out, and I was like, what on earth? I've just pulled a stitch out of my leg. And then when I
Called me up, didn't you?
I called Sophie, and I was just like, I've literally just pulled this out of my leg. And we started looking at my leg even more, and we saw more. And
Loads of it, weren't there? Really big
yeah,
ones.
that's when we got the camera, and this is the video I'm going to add in at the end. Oh my god. The nurse left stitches in my leg, and she didn't even check. I told her how many stitches there were, and she clearly didn't check that she got all of it out. Oh my god, I have never had such shite home nurse care in all my life. And I'm just glad that I pulled the extra stitches out, because that would have led to an infection as well, as if it being a foreign body. But of course we had to record it, but this was the days before vlogging. But I've still got it on my phone, so I'm going to add that at the end of the video.
So be warned if you're squeamish.
Yeah.
Like the video, subscribe, but leave now.
Yeah, do it. But we were then literally saying, was it yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.
That I hadn't had an appointment. It's near enough the end of the year. Letter came through the post today. Guess when they want to see me? At the other end of Cornwall, at 3:45 p.m. on Christmas Eve.
So we're going to be rebooking it.
What the hell? Christmas Eve? I mean, this is the day. Christmas Day, we've made, like, initially, I think... God, get my flipping words out.
I don't even know where you're going with this, so I can't even help.
Yeah. When our nephew Zach was born, we spent Christmas Day with my sister, my mum,
Oh, yeah.
and him. And that was the one Christmas day that we've spent outside of our house, and then we decided that we wanted to spend Christmas Day just us, and then obviously any family that we have, with our girls and whatever. The girls have Christmas dinner as well, and yeah, it's just a day for us. And then normally Christmas Eve we spend at Soph's parents', and before my dad was a wanker, we would tend to spend Boxing Day up with him, but I would alternate it between my mum and my dad. But like I said, my dad's a wanker, so we don't even speak to him anymore. And my mum, this year, we're seeing her on the 22nd, so it's like 3 days before Christmas Day. So...
And, like, as well as that, because on when we go see your mum, it's like a fair drive away, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, to where we're going to go to have a meal. And then the next day, we've got to go, like, to, like, dead central of Cornwall, because we're going to, it's the anniversary of my granddad's death. So we're going to go to where we scattered his ashes and, like, put some flowers down.
Which is what we do
say hello
every
and
year as
stuff.
well.
And, yeah, so there's that on that day. And then if we were to go to this appointment, it would be the other end of Cornwall the next day, and it's just not doable.
No, I mean, you're probably thinking, well, why don't we just go to Soph's parents on Boxing Day? Soph has 3 other siblings. Her mum and dad live in a rabbit hutch, basically, let's say that.
It's rather small.
It's a 2-bedroom bungalow, but
It's a very small one.
the second bedroom is about 2 of our downstairs loo, but like double it, basically.
Yeah.
And obviously all of Soph's siblings are married as well. So if Soph's my dad, then us, plus our girls, plus their girls, then Soph's sister and her wife, and then if Soph's brother comes and his wife, plus 2 children, it's just, because we know that your other brother and his wife, they wouldn't come down because they live in Sussex.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people in a tiny bungalow, so we try to make it a bit spread out.
Yeah.
Um,
And, like, we've always done it so that we spend, like, a day with mum and dad
Watching
on our
films,
own anyway.
having
Yeah,
dinner.
because our kind of how we are when we're there, it's like we're at home,
Yeah.
but in a different house. So it's
like, I would need a
different.
nap in the afternoon, but if we went when Soph's siblings are all there, I wouldn't be able to sleep, and I would get really poorly.
Yeah.
So we kind of like to just be how we are here, but there.
Yeah, and I think another thing as well is the fact that my mum and dad basically have been there throughout all of Charlie's health and, like, everything. They know basically everything about us, don't they?
Yeah.
And they always, like, they're supporting us and everything, so they know, like, everything that's okay to talk about, like, things that they need to do to, like, help or anything like that, really. Just all of, like, the stuff that, like, I know and Charlie knows.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else, they don't understand it, do they? They don't understand
Unfortunately not.
your health things. They don't understand quite a lot about
Why we do what we do and
they just
whatever.
don't understand a lot of stuff. So
So, unfortunately, this appointment's gonna have to be changed. I mean, I didn't even think they would have appointments on a... It's technically, it's a holiday.
yeah,
Because it's Christmas Eve. So I'm going to be seeing them next year. Because I doubt they'll have any others, like, between the day after Boxing Day. Which, if you're not in the UK, like if you're in America, you don't celebrate Boxing Day.
Do they not?
No, the UK is the only people that celebrate
Oh.
Boxing Day.
it's different.
It's basically just a day, another day for seeing family and eating leftovers.
Oh yes, it's a good day.
Yeah.
I can't believe no one else has it.
No.
It's weird.
So then it's a week between that day and obviously New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We don't celebrate New Year's Eve and New Year's Day anyway. But obviously they're not going to have appointments. So I think it's going to be next year now.
Yeah.
Bloody typical, because my hip is not good.
No, it's not, is it?
But they're not going to do surgery anymore. I don't think I will have any more surgery until they offer me a hip replacement, because all they're doing is constantly going in, taking bone away, fixing the tears, rotating my leg, or the only other thing that they were supposed to, if the first surgery didn't work, the second surgery was, they were supposed to go in, break my femur, rotate it because I've got hip dysplasia, and it will stop the dislocations, the labral tears, just everything, the pain, but they didn't do it. So I wouldn't have any more of the little surgeries. So the only way I'm going to have surgery on it now is to do the twisting of my femur back to where it's meant to be, or a hip replacement, because there's just no point.
It's not worth it, is it? It's not
It's not working.
It.
And every time I have an anaesthetic, I pretty much die on the table every time. Well, not pretty much, I do.
Yeah.
So it's just, there's no point. So this is going to be interesting, but it's going to be next year now.
Yep.
But I'm going to end the vlog here tonight. I think we've got a lot of footage to put in, plus this video at the end, so don't forget, if you don't like squeamish stuff, do not watch. But if you're just like, could it be interesting? It really is.
It is.
So yeah, go take a look. And don't forget to subscribe.
Click the bell.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yay! So on that note, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.